Hello, Gabe Heller here, Hohenzollern on YouTube and Hound Brown Couch on Twitch. And I've got a thing here. Here it is. It is a Memorex Lightscribe DVD multi-recorder. DVD-RW. This is my father's, and he says it has stopped working. So we're going to see if we can get it to work, but if not, chances are we'll have either a working enclosure or a working drive, either of which would be nice. I've got a lot of full-size DVD drives and CD drives sitting around upstairs, and it would be nice if there was something I could put them in so I could use them with current machines, which don't come with drives, especially laptops. If not, well, it might be fun to have a Lightscribe drive. If we can find any Lightscribe media, we might be able to scribe them with light. So, let's first hook this up to a machine. I've got Sarah's laptop here because my laptop has got a cracked screen and a broken hinge, and I don't want to move it around much. So we'll see. We first need to hook some power up to it here. There we go. Looks like it's already on, and it's got a light on the front, so that's a good sign. But will it open? Doesn't seem to want to open, and maybe it doesn't do that until it's hooked up. We have Sarah's laptop. And I need a cord. Okay, we have a cord. Don't go to sleep. Okay, good. Alrighty, we have plugged it in. Nothing is happening. I presume it would be making a noise if it had detected it. Local disk C. This is called Lazarus. So is the desktop going to show me my drives? Where do I see my drives? Oh, here we go. Lazarus was what I needed to click on. So yeah, this is the DVD drive that is part of the machine here. So that's not it. So it's not showing up. Okay. So yes, indeed it is not working. So let's take it apart and see if one part of it or the other works. Okay. So let's have a look inside our device. How do we open it? I don't see all these, but then this sticker is across that. So I guess we have to take the stickers off? That is annoying. I wonder if I can just pry it open and the sticker will just stay on one of the two. Because peeling it off is not going to be good for it. Okay, it's open on this side, good, and the stickers just stick into one of them. What is going on here? Okay, there we go. Now what about this side? Does it come apart too? It doesn't have little places for me to lever it, but it does seem to come apart. There we go. Hopefully the top will just come off. It's still like attached somehow in the corner. Oh, there's a cable. Running to the LED. Of course there is. Okay, well, so here we are. I'm going to need a different screwdriver to get those screws out. Alright, this screwdriver ought to work. Let's find out if this could even be an IDE drive, or it might be a SATA drive. I don't even know. Here. Oh, that's right. I've got this tray. Every time we go to Micro Center, we walk past these trays, and Sarah finally gave up and bought one. I'm not sure how useful it's actually going to be. Often, when I am working on things and I lose screws, it's because I'm in a place where no matter what I would do, I would lose screws because I don't have a nice workbench for working on computers at the moment. So I do it on the floor, on some table, and either this place is contained or it's not, and if it's not, then I'm just as likely to just knock over my screw tray as I am to knock over screws and lose them. That's 4. Where's the 5th? It was there. Oh no, there it is. Okay. Oh, there are cords. Okay, this is loose. Yay. Okay, it is an IDE drive. My God, I have so many IDE CD drives upstairs. And now, assuming the enclosure is not the problem, I could use any of them. Wouldn't that be nice? But for now, I think we're going to test the drive itself first. So here we have a SATA IDE to USB adapter. There's a few other things in here that I keep in here because I might need them at the same time. But we need this. This has the IDE plug and a miniature one too. And we need a power supply. That is the wrong power supply. That's the one we want. I think that's all we need from here. The rest of this is all to do with, other things. Hook up power. Hook up data. Which way does it go? That's good, because the other way would run into things. Okay, cool. Light comes on. That's more noise, I think, than it made last time. That's a good sign. Hey, the drive comes out. Oh my God, okay. Plug this in and see what happens. We won't see any of those on the camera. Okay. Another reason. This takes up space. That's not fun. Okay. Oh, I can't actually move this any further away because the cable doesn't reach. So I guess we put it over here. We put the laptop over here. Let's try that. Now. Lights on. Didn't make a noise though. Nothing. Let's try a different flag. Oh, that's the side with only one. This is the side with three. Hello? There we go. Oh, interesting. Now that it's hooked up, it doesn't want to eject anymore. Down. Might be easier to mess with upside down. Oh no, because it's got to connect to the actual drive. So this has got to go over here. Why did they put this LED on the top section? They could have just put it on the bottom section, and then they wouldn't have had to run cables like that. You're wondering why I'm going to all this trouble. At this point, I don't know if there's something with Windows 7 on my wife's laptop that disagrees with these things. They're old, so you'd think that they would work with it, but maybe it will work better with Windows 10 on my laptop downstairs. So, putting everything together so that if all else fails, I can take it downstairs and try it. But like at that point, I'm probably not going to use this footage because nothing worked. Kind of pointless. Hello? There we go. Nope, no, it's going in diagonal. We don't want that. There we go. Okay, there we go. Not quite closed all the way. There we go. Okay. So let's flip it on. Let's see what happens. So the enclosure's power light comes on. Once again, the drive does not want to eject. going to show up. Ah! Installing device driver software. Click here for details. Searching Windows Update. Unidentified device. And we've got an unknown device right here. Initio default controller ready to use. Where is it showing up? I would think it would be under DVD CD-ROM drives. It's not showing up there. Let me reload. Scan for hardware changes. Huh. Oh, there it is. Initio combo device class. It's got its own class. Initio default controller. Still not working. It's just so confusing. This is showing up now when it wouldn't show up before. But it's not actually, the drive is not showing up. Okay, I think I figured out what's going on. I don't know how much of my confusion you saw, but it was that little power supply thing. Don't know if it just doesn't work with CD drives. It's labeled 1.5 amps and so is the CD drive, but I went and got this. So let's turn it off. So one, I've got it jumpered here so that the power switch is always on, green to black, and okay, we're on. Excellent. Now let's hook up the DVD drive. Here it is, the Lightscribe drive. Okay, there we go. Plug that in. Turn it on. We have fan spin. We have a light on the front of the drive. It just turned off, but drive eject. Hurrah! Okay, let's try hooking this up to Sarah's laptop. Here's our IDE to USB adapter. Ta-da! Here's the laptop. How am I going to set this? I don't know. So you can see anything. Sit it on the screen. Light comes on. It makes a noise. Let's see if it's showing up. Ah! 2 DVD drives. Is this one E? Let's find out. Let's eject it. Yes! There we go. All right. And I have a DVD to test it with. Nothing, no Lightscribe media yet, but small steps, eh?
Just to let you know, this video is over soon. So rub your eyes and scratch your thighs and sing in tune. It's time to find another kind of video.
It's spinning up.
For this one
there we
is
go.
nearly done, you know.
Let's open the folder and view files. Hey, there it is. This, I think, was the installer for SteamOS. If you haven't watched that video, I installed SteamOS on an Atari VCS. Okay, that's it. It's working. We have a Lightscribe drive. Maybe we'll find some Lightscribe media in the future and mess with it and scribe it with light. But that's it for now. Bye.